If it's not me, then it's who? If it's not me, then it's who? If it's not me, then it's who? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy W21, and I'm back with another reaction video. Bam, 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 bam! So yeah, so somebody actually sent me this and asked me to react to it. Me have an idea what, because I like some small little clip on it where people react and they might give like part, but we never get reaction. When we realize say I hit, them send me and say react to, we stop watch it. So me actually like see the first part and stuff like that. But we now getting at that. Me do my little reaction towards it, you know what I mean? Cause you know, we not gonna say too much. We not gonna say too much. We not gonna say too much. Alright? So before we get into the video, you all know the 4 golden rule, right? Like after watching the video, share because it's free, comment because it don't cost nada, and last but not least, hit that subscribe button. You see me? I know a long time you not see me. You see me? But I'm still there. I'm still there. On the road to 300 subscribers. So we are doing it. You see me? I say. So yeah, me I say. We'll go right tonight and here we are going.
My name is Delano and I am a student of the Geisel High School. I live in a district called Springfield, which is between Geisel and Highgate, in a lane called Mud Lane, in a 2-bedroom house. One of the room is full of accoutrement, the other has 2 beds, one for me and my sister, and the other for me and from my mother and my father. It is a board house and a concrete structure with zinc roof. My father put a tarpaulin under the zinc to take off the night dew, and if rain happens to fall, it takes off the water off us on the bed. Because it's a board structure, when the rain falls very hard, the rain blows in through the board and wets up the floor. Because it's a concrete floor, my mother put cardboard and oil cloth on it so that you don't catch up cold in our foot. Because it's an outdoor bathroom, you have to use a pail during the night and empty it in the morning. So anytime we have to use the bathroom, we have to go outside.
Whoa. 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 You know, honestly, some of we need to be thankful. And for the people them who can actually help people, I hope you see this. You see me? Because some of we have a rough out there. When we say rough, we mean rough. You see me? Now I'm going to share my story, but you know, anytime I hit the 1K, I'll give you a full breakdown of my story. But anyway, still we go back in our reaction, right?
So if we're in a fall, you have a wet up because down there a leak and thing. So anytime rain fall, we have to go down there because then they're wet up and cold.
If none of you never use outside bathroom, we call it outside, but then they call it latrine. The worst time to use that bathroom is when rain fall. Because remember, no, you can't sit on the toilet seat, you know. You have to cock up on it. Yeah, we talk your rubber, you have it. This when you come on to rain, especially if you're outside, the wet lizard, the snail, all of them look at something that you see me, you just feel, bro. Oh boy. Feed the story out. I'm gonna reach in there.
My father wake up by 5 o'clock, we'll catch it fire because of wood fire. And sometimes who them call,
Can't lie.
they now will catch. So sometimes I'm good while in there.
Yeah. Anyway, cool. It no matter which one. Pimento, well, pimento is hardest one to catch, but when you catch, you catch. You see me? They normally use like them call it sweet. You know, yeah, you see me? Sweet wood. So them call it. So they call it. You see me? And you have to use the thing that we call it greng. You see me? I don't know if other people know it as that, but that's what we call it. We call it greng. You see me? Those help to make the fire go fast, and if you have like a burn coal or so, you can put it underneath the base. You see me? And the best thing for you to do, a dash with ashes. Because if the whatever you put inside underneath you, some people use zinc, some people use like mesh. Honestly, if it coal, a problem for light. You see me? Yo.
Funny. to catch so you can make tea. And final catch, you have to go to school without tea. And sometimes we just now not float off the tea. So circle that, go to school without breakfast. Time reach school now and lunch time come. Come up on the part program, we get one lunch. But check a COVID, the part program up on pause. And my mother not have it to give me lunch money. So I just turn one little corner and drink my water and go on my next class.
Delano is very persistent. Everything he tries to do, he do it to the best of his ability.
So how is that growing this young man?
It was not very hard because he learned very quickly, and when you tell him to do things, he just do it. Like he understand things from he was a little bit younger. It wasn't too hard.
So I tell you, at school, hopes are in a fall because if we in fall, man now where to cook. Because an outdoor kitchen and you make out of wood and bamboo and a dirt floor. So as soon as the rain start fall, all are in the wet up. And because of dirt floor, you get mucky and slippery and enough time mother almost drop in there. And she have a bad foot, so if she drop, you know good fear. See of that, as soon as the place black up, mother run go cook. No matter how early it be. If I even 12 o'clock, she run go cook. So because of that, sometimes I go to bed without dinner. Because the rain falls, but she couldn't get to cook. So, if that happen, and she have sweetie, she will give her sweetie and say, suck on this till tomorrow. If that not happen, and she have like a sugar, she will give you and make sugar and water and go out to bed.
I have a bad foot.
Bro. Bro. Struggle out there is real. We not to say the people more. I hope Andrew Wallen see this. You see me? I hope Andrew Wallen see this. The time when they might take a put on curfew and this and that. We have people who need things. We not talk about if we give them $1 million. You see me? We not talk about if we give them $1 million. It's small little things them. You see me? Bro.
I was in grade 6 and I was to graduate next year, and this year I took sick and I spent 9 months and 3 weeks in the hospital. I was in a wheelchair. I leave from a wheelchair to the 2 walking stick, and then I start physiotherapy and start walking without the sticks. But now I was much lean to one side than I am right now. So it kind of affect my back. Some more time my back hurt real bad. Sometimes the foot swell. You can't put it on the ground. Nor in any shoes.
After I 2 or 3 months when I eat meat. Sometimes mother cook food, she just fry up onion and garlic and I fry meat that. Other times she steam rice, she give it with bun oil. But I don't make it bother me. Because I know that she don't have it. So I have to do my best at school and come take her out of the circumstances.
Bro. Yeah, no.
I've known Delano Tucker for 5 years. I taught him in grade 7 as a grade coordinator for grade 8. During those times, I made sure I met Delano and I know so much more about him. I realized that Delano is having serious financial challenges. As a grade, we assisted him, and then Delano went on to grade 9, where he's now passed on to the other coordinators. But Delano continued with me as an agricultural science teacher. When it was time to do CSEC examination, Delano showed interest in my subject, and of course, I know that Delano would do well. And he did well. He got 1 for agricultural science double award and with straight A profile. An excellent student. But when we were doing the business plan, usually before the lockdown, the students would come to the home economics lab at school and they'll prepare their different products and so on. This time the students were asked to take, for they slaughtered their meat, their chicken, they'll take the parts of the chicken they need to create their business plan. Delano was interested in making chicken foot soup. And all the students, students, everybody know they were, when they send their pictures, they were cooking their stuff on the gas stove using their blenders and so on. And when Delano sent in his pictures, Delano was cooking in his outside kitchen. And I cried. I went to the vice principal first. I showed her the pictures. I called the moderator and I said, are you sure I can use these pictures in my student SBA? She said yes. He was in his outside kitchen.
Wow.
Yes, on the wood
Wow.
fire, cooking
Wow.
his soup. When it was time for him to present his soup,
You know, a lot of person would have been shame. You get what I say? A lot of person would have been shame. But a man not have no shame towards him because him know say him have a mindset, him have a dream. You see me? So in order, him have a dash way. The shameness the way he would have to say, yo, say me no want to send a picture because this a outside kitchen and black pot and them look away. The man throw it all of them there. And say say, yo, me have life you go make. Me have to come out of this. Me have to lift up. Me have to move. You see me I say, take my mother out of this, my mother and father and sister. Going to one better place. Yo, Jano, bro.
I'm looking out to say, okay, I'm going to get a nice glass bowl. Delano chose his best bowl, a plastic bowl, out of what he have at home to do his final presentation. The soup was looking delicious. But when I look at the effort and everything that that child put in, I said, God, you must bless this child.
Have to.
Because he never complained to say, Miss, we don't have this or that. You could see Delano there fanning that fire and cooking his soup with joy because he really, really wanted to achieve and to achieve well.
Rainwater we use to wash, cook, and bathe. But like in a dry time, rain not fall so often. We use the local rainwater we have to cook, and we go a river for water to wash and bathe.
Delano Tucker is a determined and dedicated student. I've known him for over 10 years. We went to the same primary school and we are in most classes at high school now. I know that he has to walk to school every morning, and with that, some of the time he's the first one here as a student on the compound and he's always early. He's also very hardworking and he always eager to learn.
You know, people who have it less always put in more effort. You see me? Always put in effort. And every day I say to myself, say, somehow we can get up and dress up every day and buy this and buy that and buy that. But look for the people them who don't have nothing and how them a live. You see me? I say, vanity and everything. You see me? If you have much, get. You see me? I say, yeah. That's how me do it. If me can help somebody, me help somebody. Not because me no put you out in a platform to say, because me know where me I come from. You see me? So you see certain things me not generate, me not follow it up. You see me? Because if you follow it up, just like now, everybody want to look nice and no wrong with presenting yourself, but that's not important. You see me? That is not important. It's a little bit of essential stuff, but it's not important. And look what this young man I do, and look where my drive, and we can tell her, when you watch this video later on in year, or further up in the future, we're going to come back and couldn't believe, say him. Most people are rich, just know so they never have nothing.
Whenever other students would be in class talking, Delano would be seated in his book, focused and sharing information with others and trying to help other students reach to their goals.
He's a gem. He's an exceptional child because he's the only student out of all my students who are proud to be able to make their soup in his wood fire kitchen, smiling and happy because he knows that he wants to achieve everything in life.
When school is locked online class, you really have it hard because we never have no resources or no device. So my mother come up here and talk to the principal, and the principal give her the go ahead, so I'm gonna come up here and school lend me a device. But the device that school lend me was old matter tablet, so I couldn't go and Google Meet. So I used to have to just read, but the teacher them post in the classroom and hope say enough information is there. So if we get exam, we can pass. Then we get a new model tablet to borrow and we could go up on Google Meet. But when we finally end up up on Google Meet, enough time can't hear the teacher say because the connection bad. So enough time is like, Miss, what you say, Miss? Miss, you break up, Miss. And the teacher will be like, are your internet Delano? And I say, Miss, I understand, Miss. You can record the meet so we can watch it later. And the teacher will record it and post it in the classroom. But sometimes, you don't have the internet to watch it. Sometimes government they give go ahead if the school up back, but they glad. Because I do some learn more some learn. Because enough time I need to understand what going online. Because majority of the time I need in the class because I get kicked out. So say that the teacher will teach something and I get kicked out and meet and then I come back the teacher depend on something else. So because of that, learning online is hard.
So how you feel with all of this, Delano is still performing in school?
I can say he has learned how to pull through hard times.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes it trouble him real bad, and another time is as if nothing is wrong.
Are you proud of Delano?
Very, very much. I'm proud of.
Me proud of him too. I mean, I know him.
Proud of them both. I see him as a very responsible person, and in the next 5 years, he said, Mommy, if you're that woman you want to leave from here, so go out again, just call me. I mean, drive you there. I'm going to make you eat 3 different meats one time.
Of course.
I mean, not going to make you in need of anything because I take the best care of me and my sister.
Yeah.
There's a patch that they were slaughtering chickens on the school farm. Because his younger sister, she's coming to the school as well. And we were down there for very long, and apparently she couldn't see him, and she came down with a bag of crackers, and they stepped aside and observed them, and she shared it with him, and they came back, and we finished late that evening. And so when I came up, I said, Delano, because he walks to school every day, but he's always early. I said, Delano, you're not going to walk home this evening. You're going to take taxi and go home now with your sister. He's such a beautiful child. I want Delano to continue to do well. And I know that with his determination, nothing is going to stop him because he's such an excellent student. And Delano, I'm telling you that if you continue on this path, you're going to be unstoppable. And I'm feeling proud because the future of our nation rests in a young man's hands like yours. And I applaud you.
I would like to thank my neighbor, Robbie, for giving us electricity. If we do electricity, we usually have to do what we have to do quick and work going. Because before that, we had to use kerosene lamp.
You see, lamp is one of the hardest thing to use and study. Trust me. I saw you have your holy book, just like so. And your high water, you have it there near it, and plus the fume where come outside of the lamp. bro.
For studying, which is very hard. And for devices, we have to charge them on the road. So I don't know how I would manage in online time because by weekend devices are dead. So like online Saturday class, I would not be able to attend. You know, connection we have to the outside world and battery battery here. So enough time when I hear nothing. And when I come to school, me and my friend them talk about what they hear on news. Me I say really that go on, but me I make it bother me.
Alright, my name is Robert. I live across from the Tuckers. The family normally come over and watch TV and also to charge their phone. Sometimes I work out and sometimes I'm not coming back for about a week. Yeah man, so sometimes to tell the truth, I feel sorry for them because I know that them phone can be charged anyway, you know. So I decide to give them some electricity that they can charge them phone and use bulb instead of the kerosene lamp anyway, you know.
Mommy, what role does Delano's father play in his life?
He's a very trying man. Very trying. He tries his best to let them have what they want most of the times because he's not working right now and he doesn't have the cash to give them what they want.
Wow.
A lot of times I'm brought to tears because I cannot provide for my children. And sometimes when they ask me for things, I just tell them, say, we soon get it. And sometimes some from somewhere out of nowhere, somebody call me and say, come for your package.
Yeah.
Even the church help a lot. Sometimes they just call and say, come for your little thing.
And so at his C6 subjects, Delano got all of his subjects. Ones, twos, and threes. For the agriculture, it's a double hour, so that's 2 subjects, Delano. You have 9 subjects in all.
Wow.
I continue to encourage you to do well. You're now in 6th form, and I know that you're going to do exceptionally well. You're such an excellent child, my son.
Upon completing 6th form, I would like to attend the College of Agriculture, Science and Education to further my studies to become an agricultural inspector, and I will gladly appreciate any help to fulfill this dream.
Wow. 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 Me not really easy to get emotional, so me now cry, but me can feel it. You get what I say? And honestly, would I definitely would I love to help him. So if anybody who know him like that, you see me, when you can contact me, my Instagram on the inside of my video and stuff. Yeah. You know how you know what I mean? Would I like to help him out? You see me, with when we can help him out with. So peace until next time. Javelin out 21.